Ugh. All right. Are we good? Are we live? I should be live. Is that my own notification? It is. 6TCG has gone online. I wish I could have like an automatic thumbnail though. I want to like have to always change it. I don't know what makes like an automatic thumbnail like that. Like if I go live, I can change it from here, but now I don't have a thumbnail for today. Oh, I should have thought about this. Oh well, it's probably fine, right? I don't think you really need, because I made the Shirahoshi one for my copium testing. I think Shirahoshi is actually pretty good. I'm thinking I'm going to change the build a little bit different than how I had it. But I think in general, it is still a fine deck. Maybe we can play some like meme games with it later. But there's a couple decks I would like to try first because I have to be somewhat serious for the flagship I have soon. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and card scene, card overlay. Is this correct? Yes. Okay, good. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to go back to test Ace a little bit. But this way of playing Ace has so many bricks. It's my one issue with it. So many bricks, bro. But Vista, I realize Vista can be quite good. I realize that with the current meta, I think Gravitomoko is a little bit more important to have in the deck now. There's a lot of decks that just draw infinitely now, and like the new Roshinante is actually like a threat. It's a deck to deal with. It's a deck to compete with, and Gravity Blade really screws that deck up. Screws up Hancock and some other decks. Red Rock. So this is like the list I'm going to be finagling with. The one thing I probably don't have that I'd like to have is Cavendish in here, one copy. I could take down one Vista to do that, but do I need to? I still want further testing with Vista to see if I really like Vista. Is he necessary? But the more Vistas you play, the more you probably want to also play a 4-drop to go alongside Vista if it's the 10 Dawn turn, which means Cavendish could be good, but we already have like what, seven 4-drops here. Yeah. What would I change? Do I need 4 Zoros? I do like Zoro a lot. Do I need 4 of them? If I play more Zoros, I feel like it could also be in my best interest to play counter events. Oh, I also heard that it's good to... Oh, yeah. So another thing I could play is Distortion Future. If you have 2 or less life cards, give one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power for this turn, and up to one of your leaders gains 3,000 power during this battle. So it's a good dual use event card, which I guess people have been replacing this card with. I kind of want to have a 2,000 counter though, so I have to think of like what else I would take out. But I would only want to play more of this if I'm also playing Zoro. Because if you imagine the turn you play Zoro, you also play like this or this, and then you can minus something and just attack into it with your character rush. I feel is also quite strong. I feel like there's less targets now to hit with Atmos, but I still feel like this is kind of like necessary for early removal as well as Jozu. 2 red rocks. I'm really liking these removal spells. I guess we just test more and just see how it feels, because I really don't know. I really don't know. That's what testing's for. I have made the Kyros deck. I think I can beat Ace. I believe it. Ace has so many weaknesses. Just go first. I'm gonna mulligan. I'm gonna go second. How am I doing? I'm a little like out of it today, a little too tired. I didn't sleep so well last night. Against this deck, we don't really need... Do you think we need Jozu? No, I think against this deck... actually, I don't know. I'm gonna pick Vista. I'm gonna pick Vista. I don't really know what I want to do though. And then for next turn, we don't have a 4-drop. Unless we can make a 4-drop. Can we make a 4-drop? Yeah, we can find a 4-drop here. Yeah, okay. End turn. How are you doing, buddy? I'm just trying to try and practice for some flagship games. I'm guessing I'm gonna either take Ace or Hancock. I haven't really tested the new Hancock yet. Shit, I actually don't know what I want to get rid of. I'm actually just gonna give him my 2K here. That's my issue, is there's so many cards I don't want to pawn. Okay, so we didn't get the Atmos, or yeah, Atmos, which would have been the best thing to get here. Kind of sucks, but this is okay. Vista, don't see that a lot. Yeah, Vista is kind of like, at least in Japan, is like a new thing people are playing, because it gets around a lot of removal, and a lot of decks are pretty susceptible to double attack right now. And this guy just being a 6 cost 8k is pretty solid, just stat line wise too. So next turn, I mean, we're probably just going... I'm just gonna give him my 2k. He's gonna be at... Okay, so he can't get to there quite yet. I'm gonna attack into this, see if he gives it to me. Attack into this. See if he gives me this. And then I think with that we just play this. Did he get Thunder Bagua? Did he get a Dawn active? He has 8. Okay, so he has enough now. But now we have this. Now this is kind of a threat, because if he gets hit with this, he's kind of screwed. He drew Nami, blocker. He might just be playing a blocker here to avoid getting double hit. See, like, so the double strike is actually pretty good here. Oh, yeah? He's bouncing the Marco back to my hand. Okay. I actually have to take this. Actually, no, hold on. We can cycle. Okay. We are just going to take this, actually, because we can't not take it, unfortunately. And then we'll trash one of these. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is I would like 1 on leader and then do 4. So we could do, or we could play 5. So 1, 2, 3. So it'd be each month send to leader. Double strike. He's probably got Giganto. So we want to do at least each month Nissan, right? 1, 2, which is going to be 4. Okay, we can do this though. Yeah, and then he's got 7. So now we're just gonna... We can pudding here. And then force a card out of hand. Okay. He got Red Rock. He can't Red Rock our Vista though. See what he does. He's got Roger. He's just going for Roger here. Yeah, we'll trash. He's got Red Rock, so we probably are not going to use Newgate here, I don't think. So let's trash this and then give him, I guess, yeah, we have to give him this. Only smart play, yeah, but it's not really doing us well here. I mean, I guess we could just go all in. Oh my god, we actually lose this. Actually, no, we don't, because we can resolve this and throw away a Marco, and it doesn't die. And I think we just go all in, right? This is probably our best play here. Okay. And then he... Does he actually still win somehow? I guess he does, huh? So much counter, even after getting puddinged. I guess we're just not meant to beat this deck, huh? I don't think there's anything we can do here. I think we just lose. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, that was literally his last, like, okay, so I guess he had one more counter. Yeah, even with such a good play, it wasn't enough. I guess rather than doing this, no, because even this would have bounced our Marco. I don't really know what else we could have done here, to be honest. Like, I thought, like, putting him to 5 and then hitting him down to 4, and he still somehow has enough counter to deal with 18,000 damage. So insane. Could have swung 6k after to win. No, because he was 8k. This is another deck we just can't really beat. So this also kind of sucks. I think we'll actually keep... do we want 2 Gravitos against Nami? No. Not a much better deck. Yeah, that's the issue I'm finding the most, is that there are a lot of bricks in this deck. Like a lot of bricks in this deck. So that's the issue I'm finding with the Zoro build right now, especially if you also want to run what's it called? What's his name? Vista. So many bricks. Like so many bricks, dude. I'm still trying to like balance out how these bricks should work. He's probably gonna get or probably already has what's her name? The girl who bounced, Nojiko. He's got a pudding. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the Nami is really harsh actually against this deck. We can just use the Nami, I think. So let's just cycle for free because we can. We get rid of this. We will not block. We will give this, I think. And then I think I'm just going to swing here, see if he gives us the leader effect. He probably will. Is Ace still good in your meta? I don't think it's near. It's like, I think Ace is going to be one of those decks that's like always kind of good. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. But like, I don't think this is top now. There's like so many things that just beat Ace right now. Mike Fox. Man, I have been having a blast on Don Quixote Rocinante and UP Sanji in the EB03, EB04 format. Yeah, there's been there was a flagship recently that had a Rocinante winner and runner-up, or both Rocinante deck, which is why I had to up my amounts of Gravity Blade, Raging Tiger. I think Ace is just a good deck now, still meta, but way less meta. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's like exactly what I would say. That's exactly what I would like consider that to be. So we'll be at 8 next turn. We lost our Newgate, so I think we're just going to be playing Zoro here. So we can just give up this, I think. Yeah. So what we can do is we'll swing for 7 here. Then I think we'll just do this and then put a Dawn on leader as well in case we happen to lose a life. So it has to give us a bunch of cards, right? So leader effect plus 1 more plus 1 more. Okay, thank you. Ace is definitely not as dominant as OP13, but definitely it's still brain dead. It's still worth running. Yeah, there's still like a lot of power. This new Zoro adds a lot of strength to the deck, I think, but I think there's just so many weaknesses for Ace right now. Like almost every deck, like Nami, I think just beats Ace because you could just red rock things, or you can just like force life to be gone. You know, like Boa, it's tough. Like Mihawk is still kind of tough. Luffy, the UP Luffy, still tough. Yeah, like red rocks for days is just gonna be my bane. trash this and give up this. So let's give this a search. Another Zoro. We're just gonna be playing Zoros here. So let's swing 7 here. I probably could have swung for more actually. Should have given him like a 8 here. Yeah, because I think he can just deal with this regardless. Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, that was kind of like a waste, but whatever, it's fine. I beat Ace playing Foxy. Yeah, I mean, like, there's so many decks that can beat Ace. Like, Ace is definitely not like the measure of a good deck anymore. I would say that's still Emu. I think Emu is like, if you're looking for like an all-around good deck, that's like, oh, this is the best deck. I think you're gonna be looking at like probably Emu still. And if Red Rock is gone, I think Ace will have a better chance. Because there's just so many things that just like beat Ace due to Red, like Red Rock just kills a lot of Ace's game plans. Unfortunately, we have to do this. This is just, we need this to survive. We're top decking, but whatever. We can get rid of something here. Not really. What can we get rid of here? Nothing really, huh? I guess we can just... what's our game plan here? Give him the putting back. It's not like he can putting us again. Let's grab Yamato, I guess. So we can go 7, 8. So 7. Okay, he has to give us 2 cards here. And then we can go like 9, 9 here. I think is fine. Does he have enough? He does, damn. Red Rock is the main removal for 10 to 8 cost characters, yeah. Every blue deck will be much worse. I agree. But I mean, like, people are saying like, oh, if you lose Red Rock, Ace is not as strong. I think like Red Rock is what also kills Ace. Like if you know your opponent has Red Rock, you can't play your new gates, for example. But I think Red Rock will be replaced, and it already is being replaced by things such as what's it called? Round Table in red, like just basically minusing something by 10k. Let me think here. Yeah, take that. And then we have cards. Of course, he also gets cards though, unfortunately. But we have to defend our board. So we'll have to see what he does with that remaining Dawn. So this we have to defend. And then we'll give him the Uta. I'm guessing his last card is going to be something crazy. All right, so we have Atmos, but we can't play Atmos, unfortunately, unless we draw 2 Whitebeard cards here. Which we didn't. Oh, we have Gravity Blade, but we can't play it this turn. Shit. That sucks, actually. Can we find our own Marco? Even if we did, it probably wouldn't be that good. Oh, that sucks. Imagine if we could play, if we had that Gravity Blade 1 turn earlier, these guys would just be off. People probably don't expect me to be running Gravity Blade in this deck, actually. We can get through his blockers though, but we're also kind of like screwed here ourselves. 7, 8, 9. 7. So everything's at 7 right now, right? Okay, so he's playing Kikunojo. 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see here. What is the odds we can close out the game here? 7. We probably have to at least hit 9s. Oh, we can't. Never mind. He has Borsalino. Wow. Okay. All right. Double Kikunojo. That'll do it, huh? Double Kikunojo for your last lives. And yeah, another Kikunojo in hand as well. You still had enough to counter out. GG. Yeah, like another death that's like almost unbeatable. Can just like remove your life. Do we have a blocker? We don't, right? So we just lose. Yeah, it's even like worth trying to fucking finagle with this. I don't think it is. So yeah, GG. If we had Gravity Blade one turn earlier, we could have maybe done something, but we didn't, so we just lose. But see how Gravity Blade would have been like super duper important here. But we didn't get it. And you can see the new Borsalino doing a lot of work for yellow decks. This is also something I would want to test in my Boa deck, if there's time to do it. Because I wasn't sure if I want to do Boa or if I want to do Ace. I thought maybe Ace would be good just because I have more experience with Ace, but I feel like Ace just has so many weaknesses now. It was really only so strong in like the format of, yeah, like OP 13 essentially. Everything else now is like kind of eh. Yeah, like look at this. This is terrible opening. Do I have any counter here? Yeah, I have 1k. And we couldn't find out. We got our one drop finally. We hit literally nothing with it, so that's cool. So you can see like there's just so many things that just make it not nearly as good as it was before. Ace loses 9-Beard, Round Table, and Red Rock. Well, Ace didn't really use Round Table. 9-Beard is being replaced by Zoro. And Red Rock is actually, like, I think not having Red Rock is better for Ace. Can I ask why you Vista ×2? I'm just testing Vista, really. I just want to see how good Vista feels. And I think the best way to do that is by, like, actually being able to play him. Let's get rid of this. I just don't have anything to play on 4. That really sucks. We're actually just stacking down here to get rid of the Baby Bonnie. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Ace will be fine at LP 15, but UP Luffy dies without Red Rock. And yeah, I think Luffy will maybe... Actually, no. I think Luffy will still be fine just because you can play Roger. It won't be as OP, though. We'll do this. And... do we need Gravity Blade against... Yes, we do. Do we need Red Rock against... We don't need Roger, I don't think. The rest is fine. Vista is strong against what color? I think Vista is strong against anything just with like a lot of life. So I think like yellow, it's probably good against yellow. It's good against anything that has removal. So anything that can just like remove characters and stuff like that, it's also strong against, I think. I've just been seeing a lot of people saying like, oh, this is like my new favorite card is this Vista. So I just want to test it out. But I feel like I don't want to play Vista now, right? Because then I'm like wide open. I think we'll play Vista after this turn. Actually, I'm not sure. Because I feel like right now I want to play Yamato. But then Vista, he'll be so scared if I play Vista. Maybe I should. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to test it out, so let's just do it. Because especially if he takes this, then the Vista like is hella strong. He does. Okay, cool. So now he has to play a blocker, and we can remove it with Gravity Blade or Gum Gum Red Rock. But this way, if you one of your Super Tovas, oh, never mind. This also has removal removal prevention. It's so annoying. If one of your Supernova type characters will be removed, you can minus 1,000 power to during this turn is dead. Okay, so okay, so he's resting one of our Dawn. Is he playing a blocker? He must have a blocker. Hawkins. Actually, now that maybe we shouldn't have got rid of that Roger. Well, now that he has Drake, I think our Red Rock and Gravity Blade are significantly less powerful, so we can't even do this anymore. I will take this. Okay, let's see here. So we have 7 Dawn. Maybe we'll play Yamato, give us a bunch here, and then we'll go like 10. Leader. He probably has some counter event. But then we'll hit... Oh, this is also +1. Like, what is this? Yeah, like, there's so many decks just got, like, these suddenly super strong cards. So OP14 gave this. It becomes 8. Oh, because of Smoker's effect, though. Oh, he took them both. Damn. Okay. So now he's on the back foot. Ah. Yeah, I see many lists running Vista ×2. I just don't know what to cut for playing it. Don't know. Yeah, right now I'm also trying to figure that out because I realized by playing Vista and Zoro, you're left with a lot of bricks. Of course, you can try to balance out your bricks with your leader effect. But knowing what to throw away at what time is so hard. Drop Rad Beam. Yeah, I basically don't have Rad Beam in the deck anymore. So he's hitting us with this. And now Vista has 6k. And this has Rush. Which means it's basically going to die, right? There's nothing I can really do about this. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. I mean, Vista did his job. I think. And then we have Yamato here. But like even like the age of playing things like this Newgate like doesn't feel nearly as good because of all these like their removal or resting abilities. Like if this guy plays La Beppo, which almost every deck now does. It's just like, is it worth playing? Like I might as well just play Zoro here, right? Why is your leader +2? Oh, because of this guy. Right. So your leader's 7 with this. Okay, so what can we swing at here? Let's swing at this. He gave that up pretty easily. It's just like your opponent's turn, your leader has 7k. Like, what the fuck? Can he survive 16? He's 7. He must be able to, right? Would it be possible to long game this? Like, even then. This has 9k, right? And like this, oh, this isn't supernovas. I should have just removed this with Red Rock. I had the Red Rock too. I guess if we survive this turn, we'll just do it next turn. You must have some event, right? Okay, there it is, yeah. There's a character with 8k or more, okay. So I guess it'll depend if we can survive this turn or not. So yeah, but you can see on turns like this, now we're just full of bricks, right? Like there's nothing really much we can do to defend ourselves. And I feel like this makes Ace a lot less survivable if you're playing this way. So I don't think it's possible to play 2 Vistas and 4 Zoros and like expect to have enough counters, especially if you're still playing things like Newgates and things like that. So his leader's gonna be 9k next turn, by the way. So there's the round table. So you can see how people are just playing like round table now to prevent these things. I'm realizing now that he has a lot less cards though. So he used up all his Dawn. No, you can make one Dawn active with his leader effect, right? So he's got Hawkins, 2k counter. So I know he has at least a 2k here. Let's get rid of... I don't think it's even worth playing like any of this stuff anymore. Like I think we just have to go all in, right? Like and just hope he doesn't have it. I mean, he has no Rested Dawn. Yeah, but he has enough. That's fine. Yeah, and he had the Law Beppo, so even if we were to play this, yeah, so again, like Law Beppo, Newgate's not even that good anymore. So I think the turn that Smoker Tashigi appeared, we should have just red rocked this Smoker Tashigi, because this doesn't count as a supernova, so this would have been very easy to be red rocked. And I think this is like a super big red rock target. Or like the counter event, because there's also, wait, did we add it? I don't think we did. So that's the other thing, is there's the counter event we can add that either gives us counter or can minus things by power. And I think with how the meta is changing, where a lot of characters are getting things that just say like, oh, you can't remove it. You can't remove this from play. It's a lot better to just minus things by power and just attack into them. So I think that's like where things are going. So yeah, we basically have like a lot of non-counter stuff here. Like, do we even need? It's really hard to know what to get rid of here. Roger is almost like not applicable to play anymore unless you're playing against Emu. Counter, like, so this is good. We need counters. Gravity Blade. Depending on the deck you're playing, it could be good. I don't really know what else we could do though. I'll try a couple more games and see like what's maybe not fitting here. Emu, okay. He's going second, I'm sure. Yeah, I chose to go second, so we have to go first. We don't really have a great hand, but we'll keep it because we have something to play at least. We probably don't need two of these. We definitely, do we even need this though? No. Sure, we can't use this. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of funny because like almost every matchup I go against, I'm like, oh yeah, I think Ace just loses to this. So like, but like a lot of people are like, oh, Ace is still like top deck in formats. It's like, I don't know. What I have yet to try yet though is new Boa. So maybe I should just try new Boa and see how that feels. Emu. Emu's still quite popular. Jay Garcia Satanse draws the 5 elders. And then he just doesn't attack us. That's kind of cool. Oh, it gives us, okay, interesting. I thought it was gonna be one of those, like one of these events for sure. So we didn't get the Zoro. Right now would be like one of the best times to get the Zoro, I think. Does he have enough? He doesn't have enough, right? You have center. Oh no, he does have enough. Never mind. Yeah, so he trashes a card. We get this. He tries that. And then he's doing this. So we'll just remove that. Probably not red rocking this game. And Sylviat. Okay, so I think this is one of the games where we want to play Vista. So first we'll do this. Let's see how Vista does in this matchup. I feel like this is like another one, like if you don't have a way to get around blockers, it's almost like, what's the point of this? Garcia Satan. I mean, we do have our like Newgate into Newgate, so we can do a lot of like crazy stuff here. We still haven't lost a life yet, but I feel like that's going to change this turn. Wow, Kirise. He's getting his blockers up. He knows he needs them. Okay. So we can do this. We can trash that. 6, 7, 8. I feel like 9 and 10. Or maybe we should search for one. I mean, they're just gonna be blocks anyway. Free block with Rickery, free block with Maz, say. Oh, really? He just kind of is giving it. Okay. We can just keep searching. Oh, we couldn't search. Okay, we have 2 Marcos. All right, so we're getting hit with this. We don't need this, right? Okay, we have a Zoro finally. Zoro's probably pretty good in this matchup, actually. So maybe we'll do that instead of this, and we'll actually trash the Marco. Okay, and then we'll give him this. And then I'll block this one. Because I know he just wants to really hit this Vista. Zoe should be played at the same time that Redbeards were, ×2, in my opinion at least. I think it's just such a good, like, 7 drop play, like if you happen to have 7. Yeah, so I figured this was gonna happen, so I'll do that. And then we can just block this for free. Man, he still has 3 light. That's so crazy. Okay, we have the Roger. I think we actually have to hold on to the Roger, unfortunately. Man, Emu's just such a crazy deck. Yeah. Just everything's just so free for him. Everything's just so free. It's not worth it, right? Yeah, it's not worth it. Because he's just gonna minus like everything by like 8 billion. Let's take that. Oh, we already lost a guy though. Yeah, like even events like matchups like Emu, like this alone makes it like, oh, Boa would just be so much better. But I don't want to forsake Newgate. I love Newgate. But 0 count 9 out of 10 times you're looking to slam Whitebeards. Are you though? Like I don't even agree with that anymore. There's so many cards that just counter Whitebeard now. Round tables, red rocks, like Newgate can't do anything. Or like what's his name? Like the bear dude. Like there's just so many things that just aren't so good anymore. Let's see if he slams into this with his leader. I think we're just playing. Actually, what are we playing next turn? Zoro? I think we're playing Zoro next turn. So we'll trash this. Then we should see if we can pull. There's the other Newgate. Okay. We can't do Kera Soko, unfortunately. He's just like, he has just so many events. Like, there's so many events. basically have to get rid of this Nasjudo. He has 3 life, but he still has like so many hand cards. There's actually no reason for us to keep this Dawn active. I guess it's just like a Troll Dawn. Yeah, just free. It's just free for him to do this. Oh, he fucked up. Oh no. That's shitty, actually. Oh man, that actually sucks for him. Man, Emu just feels so bad to play against. Just like endless, unlimited fucking aggro. So I feel like I should have taken that. I don't mind going to 1 life, I don't think. But I think his life is so much that, like, you know, this Roger play wouldn't even matter right now. Man, he just has all of them. I'm just gonna go all into our new gate here. Oh, he's not actually. Okay, interesting. Oh, he didn't put a Dawn on this. I see. Man, he just has all of them. Like, all. Did he use all of them yet? Use 3? Use 3. We don't need any of these, to be honest. Because like he says 3 Dawn active because he knows he can just use all his events to just defend this. It's so insane. Because you have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh wait, those actually don't defend. So he has what? Crown Deaths. There's also like there's also the Garp event. A lot of emus play. He just takes it. Okay, interesting. He's just taking it. Interesting. Why though? Let's see here. Honestly, next turn you could Roger win. I don't think so though. Like Emu, like you really underestimate how many fucking counter events Emu has. Like it's actually insane how much Emu can just stay alive. It's unreal. I don't think he'll let me go to 0. I think he'll take care of my board before I go to 0. Like, I'll take this one. Yeah, I don't think... Shit. Yeah, see, there's so many bricks, though. I'm gonna not let him take it that easily. Because we could just lose. Oh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the 10 Elders card. What we do have, though, is Pudding. I wonder if the last Elders card is like actually like in his life or something. I'm scared. Like I have no counter. Like this is how bad it is. I wonder if his last 5 Elders is in his life. It must be, right? Yeah, it must be in his life. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be in his life. Yeah, unfortunately, it probably was.
Stay a while and listen.
It must be in life. Thanks for the follow. Who followed? A bald walrus. A bald walrus followed. Yeah, it was in life. It must have been in his life. That sucks. Pretty unlucky for this guy. What a grind that was. I just started playing OP a week or so ago, and I want to crash out versus my friends Emu deck every time. What's the trick to beating this deck? I can't say there is one. Emu, there's no weakness for Emu. Emu is like the all-around most consistent deck in this game, and it's really hard to just pick a deck that beats Emu. You really want to just beat Emu, you can play Bella Betty. I feel like I just lose every time and he gets to his 10 Dawn turn. Yeah, I mean, you taking second away from Emu is very strong. Rushing down his life as much as possible, very strong. Some yellow decks can do well because you can just force the life out of Emu. But yeah, I couldn't really tell you like just a surefire way to beat Emu besides Bella Betty. Either rush it fast enough, take advantage of misplays, or just Mihawk and outstun it. True, if you can rest blockers, that's also good. What about Vivi and EVO3? EVO3 Vivi. The issue with Vivi and the issue with most decks that can be like minusing power and KOing things is that Emu exists as a deck. The EVO4 introduces some new cards, but I would feel like it's still not as strong as it could be. What I would like to try is this with Borsalino. The new Borsalino, but what do I take out? A lot of people insist that Rayleigh is super strong to have here. I'm not really sure if that's actually true or not. I could see not needing Margaret. Actually, I think some people's consensus is you just don't need Margaret, so maybe I'll try this and see what happens. But maybe Borsalino will be what Hancock needs to get to the 9 Dawn turn to play the 9 cost Boa. I'm just gonna try a couple bowl games with this and see how it goes. Yeah, I was able to beat him a few times with Mihawk, and then I high rolled my stunners. Yeah, that's the other thing with Mihawk is Mihawk does rely on stunners a lot, on high rolling. Okay, we do have Nami here, which is not bad. We don't have anything to play besides that, but I think this is fine. I haven't played this deck in a while, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. The others not being able to be removed by any of my card effects is what gets me so tilted. Yeah, that's why like people don't play Vivi. So that's like, we were just talking about like, oh, what about Vivi? Yeah, like just things that can't be removed. And that's like a trend that's starting a lot in One Piece TCG. It's just cards that like have some effect that just says, oh, it just can't be removed. Oh, okay. I guess it just can't be removed. All right. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, there's like a lot of that shit. It's like super annoying. Does he have the card he wants? He can just rest that in this Kikunojo. He's thinking about it. He definitely has it. How to beat Emu. Step 1, go second. Step 2, take opponent leader card and eat it. Yeah, man, you can't play that if you don't have a leader card. Sorry, bud. That ain't official gameplay. That ain't official. You can't do it. I actually want to keep both of these, so I'll take it. Oh, okay, that was no counter. It was Borsalino. Kind of sucks, but that's fine. No trigger Borsalino. What's good is that from next turn, assuming they go for our life, we can already play Borsalino, and then we can play Kuma after that. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. And then we can play Hancock after that. But I played in my first ever event yesterday. It depends what he does here, right? He just played Zoro, right? Okay, so I'm gonna give him this actually. Okay, he goes for Perona. Okay, he makes it so we can't rest. I'm totally fine with that. What this means is we can play... Oh shit, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, we take this. So we can force... I think we still just do this, right? There's just no downside to playing Borsalino here. I want to see how it feels to play Borsalino. So far, so good. He takes that, so that means Nami's now officially offline. Well, the reason why it exists is due to removal meta. And honestly, if you have experienced removal meta from OP05 to OP10, you'll know why Emu is highly necessary. I don't think Emu is highly necessary. I think decks like cards that have effects that say, oh, if this would be removed, you can do this instead. I think it's fine. Have an entire deck that says if you play a removal deck, you can't play in this meta. Feels pretty bad, in my opinion. Because like I was like one of those guys who played removal. Like I was maybe not as much as some other decks. We can't play Nami anymore, so we just get rid of that. Okay, one down active. I think we can actually just play Hancock here, right? No downside. This is -1. I think we just play Hancock for free here with no downside because we have so much life still, which is why like this is actually so good. Like, oh man, that actually feels quite good. And then he'll basically have to play a stun card afterwards. In turn. So now we have 4 life to his 1 life, and we still have a lot of ways to recover life. We have nothing to really plant into our life for triggers, but we just have so much life now. He plays this, yeah, and so he basically has to do this now, yeah. We can play a Borsalino for free. But we don't get the on play get life effect. But we do get a free blocker. And we get a leader effect, which is good. So Ran is our next life, so he knows that if he triggers, we get a free life here. Let's see here. And we can KO his blocker with Rayleigh if we want to. And we have another 9-cost boa, so we can force that down actually. So we can get rid of this and probably don't need 2 of these. Okay, good. And then we can do another 9 boa. Actually, we probably should have kept that Dawn active, to be honest. It's fine. Oh, wait, yeah, because I could have given a Dawn with Ran. Oh, man, I haven't played this deck in so long, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I feel like he can't play another Mihawk to stop this Boa, because then we can just put all Dawn and go all in. Or we could even, yeah, he probably doesn't, we don't have the perfume, but he probably doesn't know that. His guys are so big, though. Because he can definitely stop one. Yeah, we definitely should have. Yeah, fuck that. We have no triggers, man. We definitely should have like left the Dawn open for one of these, because this is a bit silly. Man, just no triggers, huh? Just nothing. Oh, he's playing Law, I see. Two, one, 2, 2. Really? He's using his blocker as well? Damn, okay. Interesting. I'm not sure he had to do that. GG. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, if only we left one Dawn active, huh? He had this as well, so I guess if we would have left one Dawn active, he could have just used this. But either way, that would have cost him Dawn. That would have required him to attack us for less. Yeah. To me, Emu's card aren't exactly over the top. Most of the effects are actually fine, but Peter is way too good. Yeah, all the cards individually aren't what's bad. It's the consistency, the extreme amount of power, the extreme amount of defense, the ability to turn off effects, the ability to KO things. Basically, Emu can do everything, and it's not really what a black deck is supposed to do. A black deck shouldn't have access to power reduction. A black deck shouldn't have access to raising power. Like, black shouldn't have power manipulation at all. It's not part of its color identity. So it's kind of just not fair that Emu can just do all of these things, is what I feel. But yeah, plus 2K is hard to deal with. The other effects aren't too insane. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's like all too much. Yeah, like 2K power just too much. It does require setups and good hand field management, so it's not so bad to reward good players. I'd much rather fight Emu all day than any yellow deck. Yeah, my smoked by a yellow Luffy deck. Yeah, yellow. The funny thing about yellow is weak against yellow. Like, Hancock's biggest weakness is other yellow decks. Works fairly simple. B, C, rock, beat Brock, Brook. Is fairly simple to pick up. Deck list wise, it's right about the same where you'd go. Problem is BC Rock have some horrible matchups. What is BC Rock? Oh, Black Croc. Crocodile, I see. Okay, that's good. Black Croc, yes. Yeah, I think Croc's biggest weakness was actually Ace, and I feel like Ace is going to go down just because of how many decks just stomp on it now, which we just realized through our last few games. But I'm not sure if this is the optimal setup for Ace either, or sorry, for Bo either. So he's going first, we're going second. We do have this into this, which is good. And when, yeah, so this is actually quite good. So we have this into this, this. Yeah, we actually have a lot of good setups here. So we take the bottom, we put Gorgons on top and turn. Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny. We didn't have any 2 costs at all that entire game. Does he dare attack us? I mean, he has ways to remove Gorgon. It's not like it's going to be like the biggest issue for him. How is the purple Dolphy deck in this meta right now? He also seems pretty difficult to pilot, but extremely rewarding. Yeah, Dolphy seemed like a deck that was really fun to play, but hasn't really been seeing that many great results. Actually, the thing that you just said that seems difficult to pilot but extremely rewarding is also what this Sanji deck feels like. And this is another deck I really want to pick up soon because I also have all the parts to play this deck. So this is also a deck I kind of want to go around with. But yeah, I built Dolphy. I have Dolphy. I don't think Dolphy's that great. But this Sanji definitely seems to be quite good. Though Dolphy, I think, can deal with a lot of the problem things in this meta. Like Rocinante is rising in power. I think Dolphy can actually do quite well in Rocinante. Oh, I know what he's doing. Oh, you know what? You need 5 Daunt for that. Okay, yeah, so we'll trigger this. So you have Stealth Black, which allows you to play a Sanji from somewhere. If your opponent has 6 life cards or less. Oh, so you played this one. I can't remove it anyway, so that kind of sucks. Okay, so you blast something back to my hand. Okay, you blast that back to my hand. That sucks. So we play Kuma. We'll trash. Done. We'll do this. We'll reveal these. We have a lot of hand cards. So what do we show? We showed him run, and the Gorgon Sisters. Looks like he's still thinking about what he wants to do. Okay, so we'll do this. And then he'll probably want to attack into our Gorgon Sisters from next turn, but of course it'll cost him life if he does so. Yep, that was my first loss yesterday. Rocinante deck. Yeah, it's super cool to see all of these different decks, even though I'm getting smacked up by them. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but it's also like scary, right? Because there's like so many decks that are so viable that if you match up with them, like you actually don't know what to do against them if you fight them. So it's kind of scary, I guess. Yeah. She actually beats Dolphy pretty bad. Oh, really? I thought Dolphy would beat Rocinante because you can just like rest all those little annoying guys. Because they're all like quite low cost, right? Oh, he had a lot of Gigantos. Holy shit. And he had a Gravity Blade. Why did he give up, actually? That's kind of weird. Okay, doing good so far. Rashi actually beats Dolphy pretty bad. Oh yeah, I felt bad for the poor dude. I had to stop and read every single one of his cards. I mean, like, of course, though. Like, of course you have to expect that people are going to want to read your cards if you bring a deck that nobody knows what they do. It's probably like the same every time anybody fought Foxy. I'll go second. We don't have a good setup card here. We'll mulligan. Okay, we do have Hiyori. We have nothing we want to plant with Hiyori, though. We could plant the 9-cost Hancock. No, wait, it's a card with trigger. Never mind. Actually, there's nothing good for us to play. Let's hope we draw a nice trigger. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we'll play this. We'll take bottom. Put this on top and turn. Of course, we didn't have that good of a trigger, but at least it's a body on board when it appears. I'm curious how Kobe's going to play into us. Because Kobe attacks into characters, but if he attacks our board, he loses his life. We do have Kuma. Okay, so we can plant the Gorgon Sisters, which is really good. And actually, this is nice. So we can actually force the Gorgons into our hand next turn, assuming he doesn't attack into our life, which he can't. Like, we can actually control that. We can also play Nami next turn and force his life out. So I think that's what we're going to do, actually, because if we don't, then he can just attack into our guys with no downside. So I think that is what we'll do. We'll just force his life down. And with Nami, we can play anything. So if he attacks into our Nami, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, this new card, this new Kobe is actually so good. I wonder if he's gonna attack into our guys or not. He is. Interesting. Didn't expect that, but I'll take it. Okay, then we'll do this. Let's trash. None? Yeah. And then we'll go 6 lead. 7 lead. And we'll keep 1 Dawn active. Wait, how do you get away with that? Oh, so we're only 6. Never mind. Bokua. Well, he's running out of hand cards. And we certainly have a lot of life. We can definitely burn his life. Hit him Well, this deck definitely feels stronger to play than the last, than the Ace, actually. Oh, man. Wasn't I KO our Hiyori? That's sad. But we can play Gorgons from that, so that's good. I'm not sure if you knew that we could do that, but we definitely can. We don't need Nami anymore, so we'll trash Nami. We definitely don't need Pudding either. Yeah, we can't use these Rayleighs either, unfortunately. Let's see here. What we can do is we can use Blocker plus the Borsalino, actually. So this is quite good for us. We can also add Reset Dawn. So what we'll do is we'll do Borsa, gain a life, and then we can add 5 Dawn to all our guys by revealing these. And then we can attack. We have 4 left. I think this is fine. 6. 6. Skyro! Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you.
Remember the time Siegs called me a racist for not knowing what okonomiyaki is? I don't want to go to work.
Okonomiyaki.
Sleep. But Siegs says I cannot have that. My life feels like 59 shades of Greninja right now. I'm in Canada. Siegs' grandpa is French.
This is true. These are all true things. Do you have to work? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I hope you have a good day regardless, though. Yeah, it was a very fun time. I'm going to keep going back. I'm definitely going to keep going back. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Boa just feels so much better to play. I don't know. Am I crazy for thinking this? Oh, man. Okay. I'm trying to peel myself from this warm bed. That must be tough. Warm beds feel nice. Warm beds feel nice. It's -8 outside. Damn. It was really cold the last few days in Japan too. You just gave up. It's funny because like playing these Borsas allows you all the time to play these Hankoks, but it's true you don't really need Hancock as much. Boa was actually the deck I was using yesterday. Let me just tell you, my brain was melting. I've never even seen the blue-yellow Hancock and piloting as a new player as a brain blast. Yeah, at first I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, but then I got kind of more used to it. And I'm like, this Borsalino just feels so good. Like I was like, oh, I wonder how good this feels to play. It feels good. Any yellow deck in the meta will just feel good to play since the opponent is the one thinking instead of you. It's true. Should I attack? It's like the guy sweating with like the buttons. He's like, do I attack or not attack? It's like, it's whatever your choice is the bad one. Though I had no triggers here. The issue with Borsalino is you have less triggers, but you get life. And I feel when it comes to Hancock, what you want to do is you want to either have cards that give you life or cards that trigger out. So these plant your triggers, then you have trigger, 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 and these technically also have trigger. Then you have life removal, life removal, life gain, life gain, life removal, and gain. Blocker plus life removal, technically if the attack can do it. Hand size negation after you make them add other life through the hand. Unblockable finisher, and just like bringing back your 2Ks to your hand while giving you 4K. Pretty good. And then you have like the random 7 base power KO attack when you need it. So the only thing we don't have here is search, and search would have been your Margaret, which I'm not really sure if removing Margaret is the right choice, but I'm also not really sure what we would take out now. Like looking at this list, I actually don't know what you would take out for Margaret. I would say Rayleigh, if anything. But people also claim that Rayleigh is very important. I'm actually curious, what are people playing right now in Boa? Let me just check the latest deck list. Okay, we have a Boa who won a championship, what, yesterday? Shit, okay. Oh, there's a Ace who won a 3-on-3? What? Okay, this is a flagship winner Boa, flagship winner Boa. Wow, 4 flagship winning Roshinantes. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so they do play Margarets. They don't play Rayleighs. Okay, so I was right, actually. You do just take out the Rayleighs for the Margarets. Okay. And you put Neom to 2. Okay, this seems to be the way to go. But why? You remove Kumas? Oh, because you want removal cards. You want Red Rocks and you want Raging Tigers. I see. So Slave Arrow to 1, Kuma to 3 maybe. And then you would put Gravity. I do think Gravity Blade is the more important one now. All right, so do that. Red Rock? Do I need a Red Rock in this deck? Let's see what the Ace is playing. The Ace is playing Distortion Future, playing 3 Zoros, 2 Vistas. Oh, this is similar to my deck list. Oh, they're playing 2 Cavendish, though. 1 Distortion Future. No Gravity Blades. So I'm just checking out deck lists. 2 Jozu. They aren't playing Uta at all anymore. So Uta's not even in the deck anymore. 2K counters are 8 total. Wow. But apparently this is enough. This guy is running 3 Kumas, 1 Gravity Blade, 1 Red. Okay, so he's playing more similar to what I was doing, or what I was planning on doing. But he has Tasqueza. Yes, yes, yes. I wanted to see how this is too, actually. I actually wanted to see how this feels. So Kuma to 3, and then we'll actually put 1 Red Rock in. Actually, I think, yeah. And then, yeah. And then we remove 1. Slave Arrow to 2. But what else are you removing here? What else are you removing? I feel like something's off. 2, 2, 2, 4, 3. 4 Salinos, 4. Oh, you have Perfume to 1. Shit, okay. And then you have Quasar. So this is actually very interesting. How do you spell this? Quasar help. Okay. Wait, is it not here? Oh, please save me. They changed it. Okay. So this card. So this card is pretty fucking crazy because it has a trigger that says play up to 1 cost 5 or lower egghead type cards from your trash. That includes the new Borsalino. So if this is the trigger on your 3rd life, your 2nd life, or your 1 life, you can trigger out Borsalino from your trash and replenish a life and get a blocker for free. It's like, if late game, if you hit this, it's like hitting You're the One Who Should Disappear, but you also get a blocker and you don't have to throw away a hand card, which is pretty fucking crazy. So I'm going to try this out. I guess you just remove Rayleigh, which I guess makes sense. The new NL cards on OP15 looks sick, speaking of which. Yeah, the new NL card actually looks really, the new NL deck looks fun. It was another one of those decks where everybody's like, 6 Dawn? How the fuck's this deck supposed to work? But that's what people thought about Rayleigh at first too. And now Rayleigh is really, really good. Or Rayleigh ended up being very, very good. And I feel like NL will be in the same boat. If you have such a restricting condition on the leader, it's just going to be pretty good, I think. I would have to agree. So I need Borsalinos, huh? All right, so we got our lady. We're gonna put this on top. End turn. Uta, I feel, is just gonna drop Shanks on us pretty quick. Not sure if we're really ready for that or not. We do have Ran, which is really good for our 4-drop turn. She is gonna go ahead and give us the Gorgon Sisters already, which is kind of nice. And then we can already play our Ran. We're going to give this Arrested Dawn. And do we have enough? We do. So we're going to use our Gorgon Sisters to reveal these 3 cards. I'm just excited for more Kuzan support in the new East Blue so I can try out Mihawk with East Blue Curve. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that'd be cool. I believe it. Yeah, I played against my buddy with the new Kuzan support, and I was playing Shirahoshi. And spoilers, are actually shit all over that deck with Shirahoshi. Because everything on that deck is 8k, and the new Megalo, which you can basically rest it to destroy an 8k, was very, very strong. So that's quite good. They're just blindly attacking into us here. Oh, we do got Margaret here. We can search for, it has to be this though, unfortunately. And we can actually get rid of, we don't need Gnome anymore. That's not fine. I won't let you have that easily, bruh. Not that easy, bruh. What am I even playing against right now? Why do you have this? Man, what is going on? Kuma. We'll get rid of... We want to go Kuma into Kuma. So I think we actually will just get rid of this. We'll add Arrested Dawn, and then we'll add Rested cards. This guy's about to get into a world of hurt here. So we can do 6, 6, 6, 7. Oh, it's a blocker. I see. And you were able to play Luffy because of that. I understand. I understand your deck a little bit more now. Okay. Damn. Well, there goes your entire fucking hand, huh? Just gave up. That's fine. Theoretically, if the East Blue cards being released is somewhat decent, Mihawk can have a more consistent Shanks play Oh, is Shanks East Blue? I guess he is, right? Because it's East Blue era Shanks. Oh, that would be cool because Shanks is such a good card in that deck. Yeah, the East Blue cards actually do look quite nice, to be honest. Now, that's a good point. That's fun. I can't really say which of the new leaders I would be interested in playing, though. I say the most fun looking leader is Brook, but it also looks very complicated. After that, probably Enel, and then Krieg. Don Krieg looks really fun. Don Krieg looks like a pretty fun deck that can do a lot of shenanigans. The problem with the strats is that Don Krieg's whole mechanic shits on Mihawk. I mean, I guess somebody has to beat Mihawk, right? But then we're going into like a rock, scissors, paper era, which I don't think is that good. I guess that's kind of like what EB or OP13 was too, though. All right, so this Hancock feels quite good right now. And I actually feel that if Hancock has more ways to recover life, which it does now, it might actually be able to stand a chance against yellow decks as well. And actually, because we have access to pudding, it might even be able to beat some. So maybe Boa is the way to go. Boa might be the way to go. I kind of want to see what this new... There's like a slightly different version of Ace that won a 3-on-3 as well. I'm curious who would win with Boa versus Rocinante. If Rocinante actually becomes this crazy of a deck, I think Gravity Blade will be very important. We might need more removal as Hancock. I feel like Krieg isn't going to be as fun as people think. I believe he will be brick heavy. I think Brook will be insane. I think Brook will be the next broken deck. He's going first, we're going second. We will mulligan this because we don't have a good second turn play. Now we do. We will take the bottom life and add the Gorgon Sissies. Rocinante beats Hancock. But I think you keep saying Rocinante beats everything though, so I don't know if you're... I don't know if... how credible your opinion is. Oh, I'm actually getting nothing out of this shit. Oh, that sucks. I have to thrash a card. We actually went -1 for no reason. Actually, I don't think we need this though. But yeah, I'm curious though. I'll have to wait until I play against the Rocinante to see what happens. He's attacking into our dude? Oh, he is. Okay, so he's just taking life. That's fine. And then we'll take his next one too, with Nami. That's fine. My opinion comes from Easter ranked stats. Easter ranked stats. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You don't have enough. Let's do 5-7. Haha! Checking the matchup spread and the first spread, Eastern, on the sim. Oh, you can check stats? Where do you check stats pages? I don't think Rushy is that good. It kind of just plays it with itself, which is why I feel it's like I feel good playing it, but nothing it is essentially threatening the meta right now. I feel like it's just a deck that nobody knows how to play against right now because everybody's just kind of seeing it happen for the first time. I think Rocinante is probably a very good deck actually, but I think it's like one of those decks that like once people play it against it enough times, they'll be like, oh, you just do this. Oh, you just play Gravity Blade and bottom deck 2 of their 6 cost 8k blockers. Or something like that, you know? It might not be what you do, but, you know, it could be. This guy just keeps eating his own life. I'm curious what his strategy is here. If he attacks into my Nami, I just play Hancock for free. Do I want to play this? He has enough cards, so Gravity Blade in our hand is not so great. I will actually place this on the bottom. I don't think we need these. The funny thing is he's clearing our board, but he's also clearing his life and he has no hand cards. It's right above the Western match. The slot says stats, and then you match up this. I mean, like, I don't know where this spread and tab and stuff is. Like, is there a website you're seeing this at, or? Let's do this. Do I have this guy in trash? I do. Okay. So I actually will keep this. Oh, but I can't use it that way anyway. So we'll get rid of this and this. And then we'll do this onto this. He had another event. That's crazy. Is he guys going to make himself go to 0? I guess we'll see. He probably has a Lipa. And we don't have the thing that will make us go infinite here. Oh man, we actually don't have a way to stop this. That actually sucks. Does he have his blocker though? He must. Open that. Go to private game, then ranked tab will be on the left hand side. Open that and you'll see login. All right, yeah, let me check that after this game then. This guy must have a blocker, right? Because he just keeps like attacking our dudes. I probably should have left the Dawn active though. That's a bit silly of me. What's he looking for? It must be a blocker. He just must be looking for a blocker. Yep, there he is. He got Lipa. Damn it. I was, oh, yeah, oh, actually also Doll is also a blocker. I should have kept that in mind. Damn, so he just keeps attacking our guys with this. Like, he just got all his He-Bodies. There's nothing we can do, actually. That kind of sucks. And we don't have our event that makes us unblockable, unfortunately. So what do we do here? I think our best move is still just to do this. Unfortunately, yeah, we just need our unblockable event if possible. Is he really going for us? I'm like, how many? Oh, because all of them can give minus 1,000. That's funny. Oh, there we go. Okay, we have Perfume Femur finally. So all we have to do now is survive. All we have to do is survive, and then we win. I think we can do that with this hand. That was a bit lucky, but I'll take it. Well, we're undefeated with Boa so far, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, and I'm gonna go all in on this Hancock, which is also fine. I'm okay with this. Yeah. I mean, it's a close one, though. Okay, so let's see. Go to private game. I don't see it. Once you log into ranked, you'll see stats option. Oh, here. Go to private game, then the ranked tab. Play ranked. Ranked tab. Downloading. It's downloading a lot of stuff. Looking through the Russian Undertaker now, it's a defensive deck that plays out bodies that can swing big. It feels heavily reliant on its counter events just to prevent starving. Yeah, well, the other thing I realized is that like the deck seems very susceptible to Gravity Blade, which Boa can easily just play Gravity Blade. Any blue deck can play Gravity Blade. So I feel there's gonna be like an uptick in Gravity Blades and like a downtick on Red Rocks, which is fine because Red Rocks rotating out anyway. Couldn't load project data path is missing. Okay. I guess I'm not allowed to play ranked, so I don't know, man. Here we go, ranked. Okay. I have to log in. Once you log in, log in. Okay, I logged in. Then you'll see a stats option. Stats. I wonder what pop up in matchups tab. Matchups. Log in with Discord. Support our servers and development costs to access this feature. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Did I do it? Stats. Continue Discord. Authorize. Return to your browser to finish setting up. Authentication successful. You can close the window. Okay. Yeah, I still can't check it. I still can't check it apparently. Is it this? Yeah, I can't check it. Send me the spreadsheet later? Alright, thanks, bud. Because apparently I can't do it myself. Okay. Well, now this is blocking my window. It's blocking my chat window. How do I remove this? I actually can't see chat now. Okay, can I move this? Okay, let's move over here. There you go. Turn this off. Okay. First time using ranked? I tried ranking one time and then I was in queue for about 10 minutes because nobody plays ranked on each server. At least they weren't when I was trying it. And then I just said, nah, that's fine. And then I just didn't do that anymore. All right, well, so far Boa feels pretty good with this new Borsa. I have to see how well the Quasar tech works, but worst case scenario, Quasar is just another counter event to use. He's going first, we're going second. We have Nami. I feel this is fine. Okay, so we can do this. Take bottom life, put top life, and turn. Let's see if he takes the first 6. Can we swing at him or not? He's got Otama. Gets rid of Red Rock. Swings for 7. We trigger. Plays Gerp. Gerp. Gets Zoro. Okay, so he's playing the new Zoro engine, which makes sense. Let's see here. Do we have enough? We do. 1, 2, 3. Dum, dum. So we'll do 6, 7 to him. 6. Which means Nami's probably not going to be useful in this matchup. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then he also has his Vista. Oh, interesting. Is ranked sim not as widely popular in the East? I just don't think the sim in general is popular. We can play out. Okay, yeah. So let's use this to play a run. Get another one. See, we can already play our Borsalinos. Like, this actually feels so good. And this one we can give him. Actually, no, that's fine. Got 2 cards. No, it's fine. So we can play Borsa. Gain a life. Give a life. Give a life. Reveal some cards. So now we can do 6. 6. 6. 7. Bro, where all your hand cards go? There's your Zoro. I'll pop this back. And we'll give ourselves another Borsalino. Gain a life. And then we'll do 7. Oh, he's 8. Shit. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me. And we swung with our good card too. That actually feels kind of bad. Another Borsa. Another Zoro. Okay. So now we can play this. And then end turn, I suppose. Because we can't hit him, unfortunately. Is he going to play a blocker or what? He'll have to play a Nougat eventually. But then if he does, he'll be pretty low. Yeah, okay, he just loses. Yikes, dude. Not a chance. Not even a chance. Looks like he wasn't playing Gravity Blade. Man, not even a chance. How do Eastern players grind? I mean, we just have a ton of shops here. Like, you want to grind, you just go to the local shop with your buddies and you just play for hours and hours. Like in Tokyo, like, you can go to any card shop and see like a group of like 8 friends just grinding. Even like for foreign players, like Kailakai has like a small group that like play at Takada Nobaba. I've joined him once. Him and it's like a bunch of guys. There's like 10 dudes, 10 foreign dudes. Personally, if I were to grind online, I will grind the Western ranked or sim. It's easy to run over. It's easy to run it over using any meta deck. Well, I mean, like, I play in Japan, so I need to play the Japanese meta. So that's why I'm playing on like the Eastern thing. Ah, shit, we have no good Tudon play. That sucks. Day 6. Yeah, it kind of blows. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I think we might lose this one then. Oh, I'll take that. That's a lot of cards we can't use. I'll take that. And let's toss. Funnily enough, I'll just toss one of these anyway. I'll just toss the one I searched, I guess. We just bottom deck like all our Namis, which I guess isn't that bad because we're probably not going to be allowed to play Nami anyway. We can do this, which allows us to put a Reset down here, swing. I'm wondering if he'll take this or not. Okay, he doesn't take it. So actually, if we can find a Nami on this next turn, that'll be really good for us. And we're not finding our Borsalinos either, which is kind of bad. We do find our Kumas though. Okay, so he's got Atmos, sends that back. Okay, we couldn't find the Nami, unfortunately. We can play this. We can trash the Nyomba, I guess. In turn. Kind of slowly grinding this out, but he hasn't lost a life yet. We have no way to make him lose one. We don't have our Namis, we don't have our Boas, we don't have anything. It kind of sucks. Wait, what? No, shit. I definitely wanted to use that. Fuck. Okay, here's our 9 Boas. We'll probably need a lot of these, actually. And let's get rid of, I guess, Ran. I definitely didn't want to let him have that. So we will have to give him some cards here. He's going to play Vista, I guess. Oh, he's playing Jozu. Okay, that's not bad. And then we'll be able to... Oh, there's our second bow. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so all we have to do is like not die. So we can do this. We can toss this. Then we can put a Dawn on Boa. And we can actually swing now for 6. Actually, I probably should have attacked into Atmos here. Okay, if he defends this, this is fine. Because now we'll attack into Atmos. And then he'll have a lot less life cards, Neo. And then from next turn, we just start fucking... Oh, wait, I had a Kuma. Shit. I had Kuma left. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I kind of screwed us up, actually. Interestingly, he took his life, though. So all we have to really do now is just keep playing Hunkogs. And I think we just can't lose if that's the case. Yeah, it kind of sucks that we fucked that up, though. No trigger here, unfortunately. I'll give him a 2-1 here. That sucks, actually. Maybe we do lose now. What can we do here? We can Borsa. We can do 2 Borsalinos, which would be kind of funny. Yeah, let's do 2 Borsalinos. But now we can attack into our Margaret with no downside. Can we do a 2-1? Nope. We actually have no triggers at all. Okay, now we have our perfume, but we have like no counter, which kind of sucks. Okay, now his leader's 8, right? His leader is 8. Let's see what we can do here. takes it. Yeah, I think we'll leave this up. And then that's fine. Let's see here. I think it's fine to bounce this. Give him this. Oh, maybe we should have kept this actually to end the game. Let's see if he gives us the Newgate swing. He does. Okay. So we probably could have taken that. Okay, Red Rocks us. Interesting move. It's a Marco. That's interesting. All right, and then we have the Quasar card. And I think from here we just win. I don't think there's a way we lose this now. Hey, Siegs, how you doing? What's up, Ben? Doing swell. I'm just doing some Hancock testing. I was doing Ace before, but I realized Ace just kind of gets wrecked by everything right now, and it's kind of like a no contest. So now we're playing. What the fuck? Oh, if I have 2 or less life. Well, that fucking sucks. That sucks. To the bottom, and then we'll put. Actually, this would have been a perfect card to also put on top of our life. Okay, he just gave up anyway. It's fine. I mean, there was no way he was winning anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're undefeated with Boa right now. I mean, I get we're just playing like randoms, but these are still like good decks, I would say. Yeah, I like this build a lot actually. It looks like it can kind of take care of everything if it needs to. Except for this one. Go second here. We do have a good. Yeah, this is fine. We don't have the Gorgons, but we do have a planted. We can like plant our trigger here, which is good. And we can put Run up there and turn. Yeah, okay. Maybe Boa is the way we're gonna go, but I have to get my hands on a few Borsalinos, I believe. Against Ace. Is it what we want against Ace? Maybe, actually. I think these will be quite necessarily. Actually, yeah, we'll start. This is fine, actually. We'll just keep playing Boas later, because I feel like Ace is also just not gonna attack us, basically. Boa is a monster. I've been balanced between Boa, Ace, and Vivi. Yeah, I wanted to stay with Ace because like I really love like still Newgate's still my favorite OG. He's just great, but it just does not feel good to play against in this format. Unfortunately, it just kind of feels bad. So because of that, I'm thinking that it's just gonna be kind of bad, you know. All right, so we'll do this. Do you have to have like a certain amount of like life missing or something, or how does this work? Okay. So he's taking his lives. Is good. We have a Gravity Blade ready if he plays anything that's like 6 or less. And if he hits our Boa here, he just loses his life. Oh, he's playing Nami. Okay, so does he play Nami out or how does this work? Okay, so he'll lose his life. And we have a pudding here as well, just in case. This will take, yeah. Plays the Nami, we lose a life. That's good. So I think for this turn we'll just Gravity Blade. And then we'll just attack. Actually, we'll reveal these, I believe. Do 6 and 6. This kind of sucks because that means our pudding will not really have any effect. Well, maybe it will. We'll see. So we either have the bow we can play, or we have the puddings we can play. So what does this do? You can add a 5 cost. Is that it? Is that all it does? Okay. Test Boa into UP Sanji or Rushi? I mean, we played a Sanji earlier. He died. We'll have to wait until a Rushinante appears. Okay, he's got another one of these. Yeah, basically every yellow deck's just playing playing this and having a good time with it. Okay. Okay. We'll take that. Do 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 do. Oh, he's also a blocker, I see. Okay, so next turn we can play our pudding against this 13 fucking hand deck. That's funny. So we can play that plus probably our own Borsalino. And I think that'll be good. Oh, right. Yeah, these new gates are going to be a bit of a pain, I think. Sorry, I missed your comment on how Sanji matchup fared. I mean, I beat the Sanji, but I mean, that, of course, that's not to say that this was the best Sanji player or the best showing of Sanji's abilities. I mean, he just gave up pretty fast because I think he just kept losing life too fast. Oh, this guy's also yellow, right? Okay, so he's probably got the Tasquazar card there. We need another Boa to get rid of that card. Man, I really need like the unblockable card or something. We can't really use these Namis. We can use Nyom. We'll replace Hiyori. And we can actually do the same thing he did with our Tasquazar here. But we still can't find our unblockable event card. Kind of sucks. Oh, so many blockers. Yeah, this is a pretty hard matchup too, actually. Do we have another Borsellino? We do. Okay, this is good. No, oh, there's our unblockable event. Okay, that's good. Good for us. And then, oh, we don't have the Gorgon sisters though. That kind of sucks. What do we have though? Okay, so we can do like 5, 5, 5. I guess we do like 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. 6, 6. Let's see here. Six. Do 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 do. If you hit H, it'll organize your hand. H. Oh my god, it does! What sorcery is this? That's pretty cool, dude. I like it. Okay, so now he's a decision of does he attack and make himself wide open, or does he just sit there and not do anything? And T organizes trash while looking through it. Hold on, sorry. This I have to not allow. But we only have one unblockable event, so we have to be careful on how we do this. I think this guy just doesn't have enough hand cards to deal with what we're doing here. This plays the ace? And, oh, but his leader becomes stronger now. I see, I see, I see. We have this. We'll use this. Okay, we have Kumas and Borses now. We can get rid of our counterless cards. More blockers. Okay, okay, okay. I see you, I see you. And now he has no hand cards. I see, but now he has no hand cards. Oh, okay. Well, GG, I guess. That was a little bit silly. I guess you really only just need one of these. You can probably find it at some point. This is kind of a tough one, though. I guess, yeah, Borsellino is just good in every deck. And see, this was our last life, and he didn't attack into it. We just had it here the whole game just waiting. But, like, if you hit this, then we get a Borsellino back, we get a life. We actually also draw from leader effect. Wait, so if you hit this, you get one life, you get one blocker, and you get one draw for free from this trigger. That's fucked up. That's actually so good. What the hell? I like this. This makes Hancock more technical. I like it. It's fun. Oh, here's a Restaurante. Okay, we got it. All right, we'll go second. Okay, so we'll keep this hand because we have this into this. But we gotta keep in mind that if we can get Gravity Blade, we definitely want it. We'll put this on top. Okay, in turn. So he plays that law. That law is really annoying. We have Red Rock. We don't have Gravity Blade. And we don't have Kuma. So actually, I'll put these on the bottom. And we'll attack here. Okay. And you can't use the one that makes us lose hand cards because we only have 5 right now. Gets law. And he already has this. That's so good. This is so strong, actually. This is why we need Gravity Blade in this deck. I would even say we need Gravity Blade more than we need Red Rock. Because at least like Red Rock, the things that you can Red Rock, you can basically go wide and get around it. The things like this, you can't. So I would say that this is even stronger. I'm gonna grab this. Actually, we probably didn't need 2 of these. I don't know why I drew that, to be honest. You just block. Are you not doing it? Okay, interesting. But the question is, can he get around our Boa blocker? I'm actually not sure. Lol, so just got like a bajillion blockers. Okay, this guy gives him a life though. Which is something we have to consider. Okay, so he gets a life. Yeah, like look, this is so like a Gravity Blade right here would be so detrimental to him. Do you know what I mean? Like this is so crazy, actually. We'll counter this out. And if he hits us, we'll also counter this one out. Oh, we can actually. We have our Hiyori. Okay, all we have to do is survive, but it's hard to do. Because we have nothing to play this turn, basically. No Gravity Blade still. We do have this, so we actually really do need this. So I think we'll just actually leave it as is. I can see what we can... Yeah, we'll maybe just do like this. Alright, so now we have 7, 6, 7. We want to hit with 8s, right? Basically. 6, 7. We'll hit with 8 here. Gravity doesn't hit 8s. This guy's not 8, he's 6. Does he get like plus cost or something? Let's see here. We'll attack 6. Oh, he's giving us some life here. Interesting. 6. Taking it. 5, 6. Swing 8 here. And then we'll have 1 up for bouncing this and defending if we need to. Try to dwindle that hand size down, and then we start dropping some 9 cost boas, because I'm assuming he's going to go for a board now. My bad, I thought it was 8. No, see, he's exactly 6, but he has 8k power and he's a blocker. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the perfect target for Gravity Blade, which is why I think like running Gravity Blade, especially if like Reshinates start to grow, it'll be like the best counter card to use. Another one, damn. Another one. This is so crazy. This one, we will do this. Bounce this, pass this. Yep, it's fine. This is what I assumed he would do. I'm totally fine with this. Yep, that's totally fine. And now we can start dropping our boas. And then we'll be able to finish off the game, hopefully, with... Oh shit, I wonder if we should have gotten that earlier. Jesus, yeah. This is the card. I think we actually stacked it so that Kuma's next, though. And I think if we would have had Perfume next, we would have won the game. It's not over yet, but like it's actually not looking pretty good. It's not looking too good. Another one, Christ. Bro, calm down. Oh, and then everything's +1. Okay. Okay. We'll take that. That's another Kuma shit. And he just got everything he needed, huh? Oh, we did have Perfume, but he healed one. Him healing one is like what just completely fucked us. That sucks. Yeah, there's no way to win now, I don't think, unfortunately. Because he healed. Yeah, I think he just got like literally everything he needed, and we couldn't find Gravity Blade. Which, to be fair, we only had one, so of course we couldn't find it. We also didn't find our Borsalinos or anything. Like, we're kind of missing a lot of what we need. Yeah, it sucks. A little too late. Nothing to use our trigger counter cards on, anything. Yeah, we just lost this one, unfortunately. So our first and only loss did come from Rocinante, and this actually proves the point that I was trying to make, where like it actually is very important for us to have what's it called? Gravity Blade. Yeah, he didn't have any more. Okay, yeah, so all we would have needed was one Gravity Blade. What's up? Yo, dude. We're just testing some boa. Yeah, so I would say you don't even need Red Rock anymore. You just need Gravity Blade. And then when it comes to big things, you just do a lot of little hits. And I think that's fine. But even then, we didn't even see Red Rock here. So not gonna lie, this is perfect. I've been so worried about my boa gameplay, and now I'm get to see you on her. I am not the best boa player, trust me. I'm not someone who should. I mean, like, I can understand some basics and things. I'm testing some new combos now with this, which is really good. I'm just looking at like some recent deck winners. But you're better than me doubting myself. Okay. Well, I hope it's helpful somewhat. But I'm also playing cards. I'm not even sure if you have access to these, depending on where you are. These just came out in Japan, so. But right now, this is really good because you can use Nyom or Hiyori to plant this into your life, and this basically allows you, if you have Borsalino in the trash, to get a life with Borsalino. And then you play Borsalino, which is a blocker, and on play gives your leader effect off, which makes you draw a card for one trigger, which is actually insane. So I think like I have to consider how good of a combo that is, and that I have to like play around this, especially near end game, if I have the pieces in hand. But of course, Borsalino and that Quasar card is not searchable. You can just rely on stacking with your 4 costs, going through your deck with like your Shakuyaku on play. And that's kind of about it. or just hope you just draw into it with one of your like 8 billion life cards that you should get throughout the game. It's something I more expect in blue yellow Nami than Boa. Oh, that play with the Borsalino and the Quasar card. I guess any yellow deck can play this now. Does Nami have a lot of... Like, Nami doesn't have Nyom though, does it? But I guess it has Hiyori. But yeah, Nami is also a very good deck now. Not the greatest hand. Still not the greatest hand. We do have something to put a trigger. This is actually pretty good. This is good. I guess we can plant the Margaret if nothing else. Sabo, haven't seen in a while. Koala. Okay, so we can play this. We'll take the bottom life. We just got Margaret, so I just put that there anyway. Okay. So we just have the Margaret, which I guess we can throw away the other Margaret with the Margaret. Bella Betty. Okay, so he's playing, I guess, more of the... Oh, no, he's playing... He has this one, so I'm actually not sure what version he's playing. I guess he can still find... What's it called with it, though? Yeah, we'll take this. With this, we'll search for, I guess, Gorgon Sisters. There goes our Gravity Blade. Yeah, Gorgon Sisters. Trash this other one. Draw this. Not bad. Koala. Reveals 2K Sabo. Okay. Then we can play this. Not the best. We kind of want some life recovery here. I'm going to put these down. We want some Kumas or Borsalinos or something here. I would say. Okay, takes it and did what? It was a trigger? We trigger with this, draws a card, and then trash the top of your deck. Okay. Which was the blocker Sabo from... That's the P... Promo. Margaret is actually a card I have no clue if I like in the deck. She's a good searcher and filter, but she feels so dead in the hand with that trigger. 100% agree, and that's why I was thinking about cutting Margaret. But without Margaret, you really can't search things at all. So if you're really looking for your event card, your unblockable event card, it's really like one of the only ways you can consistently do it. So it's kind of tough, actually, if you don't. This, I'm going to force... I want to force it to have the Nami if I can, so... I think we'll take this. We'll Shaka Yucca trigger. Do we keep these? I don't think we keep 2 of them, do I? I think we get rid of these 2. Oh, there's a Porcelino, finally. I almost want to swap her with the 1-cost Lilith. I still think it's important that Margaret counts as an Amazon Lily. But I can understand why you would feel that way, to be honest. One takes life. And then we're going to start beating into this. We're going to start beating into this. And then if you dare to hit us, you're getting hit in the face with another Boa. And then you're going to 0 life the next turn with my 9-cost Boa. I could risk my Amazon Lily cards too much, then never trigger Gorgon Sisters, right? Yeah, because if you got Gorgon Sisters, there's a lot of times where you won't have, especially if you're playing things like Borsalino now, you won't have the Amazon Lily cards in hand. Like if you look at even my hand right now, I have exactly 3 Amazon Lily cards in my hand. I have a 7-card hand. So the less Amazon Lilies you play, the harder it's going to be for you to make sure that effect goes off. And of course, this is one of your strongest things in the game is playing the Gorgon Sisters out. So, you know, got to be careful on that as well. So he's going 6 into this. I think we'll give him the counter. And if he dares to swing at us again, we'll take him down to 0. He does. Wow. Okay. And then we can even putting him next turn if we want to. Oh, wait. Shit. We're not at 9 dawn yet. My bad. Okay, so what we can do here instead then is we can Borsalino, gain a life. Which is also fine. And then we can do like 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6, 8. I think we can do. No, we can't. Never mind. 6, 6. Just putting a lot of pressure down here. Oh, he's got only 2Ks left, actually. That's kind of interesting. 6. I'm in the West and finally built her. I gotta keep learning. It's a fun deck. It loses pretty hard to other yellow decks though. See, now we need our Perfume Femur, and we couldn't find it with our Margaret. So that kind of blows. And our Pudding is not very effective because he only has 6 cards in hand. But he only has 1 blocker, so he kind of has to play blockers to not die this turn. And he kind of has to not swing with this to also not die this turn. So we're kind of just going wide here. I'm guessing he's also not going to swing with this, but he can now swing into our board. So he'll probably get rid of our Margaret this turn. Yeah, so this will give him 2. This one, he'll probably just take it, yeah, fortunately. 8, I think you're also taking this. Yeah, that's fine. And now you only have 1 blocker, right? So what we can do here is we could Gnome out the Gorgon Sisters. And we could just do some high pressure hits to life. Actually, I think he just kind of loses, right? If we just do high pressure. We do 8, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We have 8 left. 6, 7, 8. Oh, we can't actually. Okay, so we'll swing here. We'll swing. I don't really want him to swing into all of our guys, though. I think he just has a counter event here, unfortunately. Yeah, which is fine. Okay, we do have Kuma, which is good. So we can draw Kuma. From a hand, we can play Nami, but Nami doesn't really help us. This is probably fine. Okay. And I think we just end turn here. Yeah, we really need... Oh, I should have actually put it on the bottom, maybe. Because we really need the... We really need Perfume Femur here to close out this game. We could have also just maybe played this, just so we have like a big hitter next turn. Can we find Perfume Femur is the question. So no, we'll resolve, use the trigger, pop this down. We got Kuma. That means our next draw is going to be Gorgons though, so that kind of sucks for us. That means we can't plant it again. But we don't need 2 Gorgons. But as you can see, my hand here only has one of the, what's it called? With trigger. 6 cost of trigger from hand. I can't use this actually. Yeah, I might actually be losing this. I have no triggers or no counters either. Perfect. Oh my god. That's so good. Oh wait, we don't have it. Oh shit, we don't have it because we didn't block. We didn't We don't have a Borsalino in our trash. Oh my god, this would have been the one. It would have been such a good showcase for it to finally happen, and we don't even have it. That's so sad. Oh man, that would have been so nice actually. I think we just lose, right? We don't have enough. Yeah, or we don't have enough by 1. We lost by 1k. Yeah, that Borsalino trigger, man. That would have been the win. That's all we would have needed. We just needed the Borsalino trigger. Oh my god. It wasn't in the trash. That's another thing. Okay, so I have to keep that in mind then. For the chance that we could get it, I should always have one Borsalino in the trash whenever possible. Oh my god. Okay, we're going first. This is still fine, I think, because we do have the Nyom into the Gorgon Sisters, and then we can play Borsalino later, and then Takuma. And then we can just try to build our end game after that. But I am realizing there actually are a lot of matchups where the unblockable event is actually like really important. But I also think you can kind of troll your opponent into thinking like that you do have it, even if you don't. And that alone is pretty strong, I guess. So we take that, use the trigger. He can't Atmos us back, so I guess he's not playing an Atmos. Finds his new gate. And probably he's gonna find his event now. He finds his Zoro, okay, yeah. So everybody is playing Zoro. Zoro's the way to Goro. Okay. Oh, we don't actually have enough. Yeah, see, we don't have enough Amazon Lily cards. It's actually so annoying. Pudding is a good card. And then for 7, we can Gravity Blade if we need to. Probably not going to, but we could if we wanted to. Okay, so we got Borsa. Puts down a Cavendish. We probably don't need to Gravity Blade that. Do we have enough yet? We still don't have enough Amazon Lily cards in hand for this to be effective. Gives us a 2K. I'm worried about Boa with EBO 4 drops in the West. Ace, Bonnie, Nami, Yuppie, Luffy. So many decks are just going to be 7, 8K leaders. It could smash down her pressure. No, you're absolutely right. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you have a good point here. And in that case, you'd kind of be reliant on like your 9 cost Boa. Ooh, yeah, we'll bottom deck this guy. We'll bottom deck that. That ain't bad. And then for this one, we'll actually block this just to have a Borsalino in the trash now. I learned my lesson. And we actually do have a Nyom now. So what we can do here is we actually can Task Quasar this to our hand. So we have 9 done. So this is what we'll do. We'll do this, take bottom. We'll put this on top. We will Borsalino, gain a life. Actually, there's nothing else we could do though. His leader's not, we can't even hit the leader. Yeah, that sucks. Intern. He plays another new gate down. Yeah. Okay, we actually need this, so this is fine. We'll keep this in hand. Oh, that's so strong, actually. Oh man, that's strong. That's so good. Do we have enough Amazon cards yet? We finally do. Good for us. Show these. And then we have one more Quasar card, so we actually keep this. So we'll swing here. Been listening, haven't been able to watch much today. Did you adjust your deck list? I I'm not sure when you started watching, but I added basically another Gravity Blade instead of Red Rock. Because like even decks where like Red Rock would be kind of strong, we actually don't even really need it. Like if you're looking at this matchup here, you would normally need Red Rocks to deal with Ace, but we're going wide enough that it actually doesn't matter. Yeah, and then like Gravity Blade is just so good against decks that would compete with us over wide boards, like again Rocinante. We just did a really good combo into the Tasquazar. We finally did it correctly, where we planted the Please Save Me, and we were able to pull out this Borsalino, get a life, and draw a card, which is so strong. Okay, so I'm realizing this is like one of the strongest things we can do in this deck is actually plant this. So I'm wondering if this should even go to 3. I'm actually not sure. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Not really. Half of the decks you mentioned struggles in tier 1.5 or doesn't even make it. Bo remains one of the best just because of how it's played. Yeah. I mean, there's also a certain point where like Boa can just remove life regardless of attacking into it. And if you have one of these Boas survive, and then you just go all in with like the unblockable event, then you're quite golden. Yeah, so I feel this is pretty good. I feel a lot more comfortable playing this than I did Ace. I think this build's quite good. You can still consistently get these enough. Margaret, I think actually is necessary, so you can search your Perfume Femur. You can search the cards you need. This combo is insane. I can't believe this is like how good this is, and this just is like a secondary counter card if you need it. I just have to remember that this is if you have 2 life or less, because I fucked that up. My bad. I also need to keep in mind that I should block with Borsalino sooner than later in case I do trigger this, because if there's no Borsalino, then it doesn't do anything. So is it actually worth putting a third of this instead of like a Slave Arrow, or is 2 and 2 good, you think? This I kind of wish we had 2, but the matchups where you need it aren't as frequent as I would have thought. And I think it's one of those cards that people just assume you have it anyway. And so sometimes they'll just attack with their blockers because they think, well, he probably has the event. If I don't win now, then I lose the game. Which is what that Sabo did actually, and he won by 1 counter. I had 1 counter, I was 1 counter short. And he attacked with all his blockers anyway. This I feel will be very important in the following, in like the matchups in the future. I think, of course, in the mirror match, this is very strong. You get rid of like the Borsalinos, you get rid of these blockers, you get rid of like any of the Gorgon Sisters. Any of these things are countered by this. And then the up and coming Rocinante. So blue is onto something here. Rocinante actually is a threat. You can see 4 flagships on the 7th were won by Rocinante. And then we had other things like, yeah, Boa still winning flagship. Boa is still a threat. So I still think one of the biggest counters to Boa is Gravity Blade. So I do think Gravity Blade at 2 is probably good for me. There's not a whole lot of things that I feel Red Rock is absolutely necessary. I would say maybe Mihawk, but again, Mihawk's a deck where like you want to go wide against Mihawk anyway, and just like hit him down with a wide board rather than trying to remove his big guys because it's kind of a waste. The fact that Shanks exists kind of sucks, but there's not much you can do about that, and I don't think you'll win the race if you're just red rocking Mihawk stuff. So I think like this is the way to go. And I think like there's gonna be so many yellow decks now, and like all these yellow decks are just playing this Borsalino. Borsalino just like completely, I think, just tilted over the top all these yellow decks. Yeah, he's playing 4 of these Tasquazar with 4 of these Borsalinos. I think that's so strong. It's so strong. And the only thing that can really beat a yellow deck that plants triggers like this, because this guy can also, of course, plant his triggers, I believe. With a cost of 5 or less. Yeah, you can. So Vegapunk can plant this and get this out for free whenever he wants to. And the only way you can stop that is with another yellow deck, where you force their life out of their hand. So I think Boa will still be up there for cards that can do that. I think Nami will be up there for cards that can do that with things like Kid. So I do think Gravity Blade's gonna be important, more important than Red Rock going forward, which is fine because Red Rock's rotating out anyway. And I think being able to get rid of triggers from other yellow decks is going to be very important too, which is why I think the 9-cost Boa is still important in the Boa deck, especially now that you can buy yourself time with the new Borsellino. Because now you'll have Borsellino giving you life, you'll have Kuma giving you life if you plant the trigger, the Egghead trigger card. You can also get another life and a blocker and a card in hand. So there are ways to survive until you can play Boa now, which is quite good. Yellow meta, yeah, probably. Yellow, yeah, I think a lot of the stronger deck now have yellow, right? This also has yellow, this has yellow. Ace, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, that's all for me for today. We played till 12. That was good practice, I think. I think just based on what we did today, Boa will probably be my best bet going to the flagship if I decide to go. Or if I win, like basically I have what's called cancel matchy, which I guess would just be like the waiting list. I'm on the waiting list. So we'll see if I can make it. Usually if I go to a waiting list though, I'm usually allowed in. So I think this will be good. I do like this list. I think this list looks pretty good. I've been able to get things when I need them pretty consistently. I think there's only that one game against Rocinante that we couldn't get Gravity Blade. We couldn't get Borsellino. We fucked up this combo. But pretty much every other match was fine. Margaret in hand doesn't feel great. Margaret on trigger feels fine. And we can still plant Margaret with these cards to get her out of hand. And we can also discard her with things like Shakuyaku or Kuma. So it isn't the worst brick to have. And besides that, we don't really play a whole lot of bricks in this deck because this one gets put out pretty early. This one doubles as a counter. This one is probably the biggest brick we have besides this. And this is now just down to 1. So that's not that bad. This is also a brick, but also triggers the bottom deck of 5 cost, which is also very relevant. So I think even as a trigger, this is very strong. How would you avoid the Starve as Boa? I haven't, I know people keep saying that you just gotta starve Boa to death. I don't think it's an issue, really, because you just have Nami, you have Boa. You can basically force their life down while putting down your blockers. I don't know if starving's very relevant. I mean, I guess for some decks it could be. That could actually, I don't really know, but I haven't had an issue with it really. I don't think yellow is as easy to starve as it used to be because yellow can now take your life aggressively. If you leave yellow long enough and I start dropping these Boas down, you're basically gonna go to 0 and I'm gonna go to 9 life or something like that. I think I had a blue-yellow Nami try to starve me in one of my last flagships and I ended the game with 7 or 8 life. It was kind of silly. You just build for consistency and make sure you have everything to play every turn. Yeah, basically. I've been starved by Mihawk so much in the West, but we don't have EB. That's the problem, is you don't have Nami yet. Nami changes the starve game so much. If you try to starve and I start playing Namis and then playing Namis into Kumas into Hancocks, I'm gaining life and you're losing life. You know what I mean? You're building your board up, but once you get to 0, all I need is one of these and the game's over, you know? Or if I have putting into this, which is I guess the ultimate, you're basically giving me time to find my win cons. Okay, so just hold up for 2 more weeks. Yeah, basically, yes. That was my issue. Is I wanted to make a guide for Boa, or at least a beginner's guide. Even you guys coming in and asking about it shows that, it's something you guys kind of want. I don't consider myself to be a really good Boa player, but I think I can make at least a beginner guide to show why all these cards are in here, how they all work together, how they combo well, how to play against different play styles. I think I kind of have at least the basics of this down to make a start guide, a place to get started. So I think that'll be one of the next videos I make on this channel. So yeah, especially if I'll have my results from how this flagship goes, assuming I get into it. It's on Friday for me. So I'll be playing again Wednesday. We'll come back Wednesday. I'll probably try to really grind out this list and finalize this list on Wednesday. and then we'll see how the flagship goes, and I'll probably make a video talking about how the flagship went and like make this little like guide thing. So yeah, hope that's something y'all are looking forward to. I think people hate Boa less now than they were at the very beginning. So we'll see how it goes. Well, that's it from me for today. People watching on Twitch, there's actually a significant amount of you today. Thank you for viewing. Please consider following if you haven't already. I'm going to see if there's anywhere we can raid you guys on over to. Let's see if there's anyone else playing One Piece right now. Pretty much just me, huh? Oh, there's a couple more. Seventh Dorps. Oh, but it's French. What are they playing? Not that I hate French people. They're playing New Kuzan? But there might be like a language diff though. Are there any friends on? I haven't like rated any of my friends in a while. I guess I just haven't really streamed in a while, you know? But there's not really anyone on in particular that I'm just like, yeah, we need to go there. Except for Pete. You guys know Premier 2 Pete? He's playing Resident Evil right now.
Of the Raccoon City Police Department.
He doesn't need our raid though. He doesn't need our raid. All right, I think we're cool just to end it, I guess. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday. Please, if you guys haven't followed my YouTube yet, I probably should have mentioned that. Those watching on Twitch, I do have a YouTube channel where we do make guides, card openings, event discussions. I recently made a discussion video on how the new trend of scalping One Piece has affected Japan, which ended up being a decently popular video. So if you haven't already, if you could subscribe to that channel, I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to over 1,000 subscribers on that channel just to get monetized. After that, I don't really want to bother people to subscribe. I just want to be able to monetize the channel so it has like some, I guess, value for the videos I'm making. You know, I can actually get something out of that, and hopefully people get something out of the videos themselves as well. So if you wouldn't mind giving that a cheeky little subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I think we're just about to hit the 840 mark on that channel, which means we're about 160-ish people away from making that 1,000. So if you have a second to do that, you know, that's all I need from you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll be back on Wednesday, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good whatever time zone it is for you guys. See you next time. Bye. See you. Bye.